beautiful island of Rügen. It's the first time I'm here for windsurfing. Actually, I'm not just here for windsurfing, but I have a course on advanced firefighting, and this is every day until 1600. So I think I will have some time to go foiling here. And actually I bought a brand new foil, my first full carbon foil, so this is pretty exciting for me. And yeah, I got the Neilpryde, the old one from 2018 I believe. And it has got two wings, a big wing and a small wing. And actually I'm pretty excited about the little wing, the small wing, because I hope that this one will go a lot faster than all my previous speeds on the aluminum foil which I had before.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you.
So I found this spot which is pretty much right next to the road. I'm parking right here somewhere, and over there's the water already. But I think the downside to this spot is that the water is going in quite shallow, because you can see some people going out really far, so I think I have to walk a lot. So it's deep enough for the foil, because I don't want to damage the foil on the first go, obviously. Holy shit, that foil is crazy fast. Whoa. Okay guys, I came from all the way over there, and as you can see there's a little mountain, and behind that was no wind at all. But once I passed that mountain, the wind turned up, and holy shit, that foil feels fast. Let's see. Yeah, 26 knots. That's on the first leg already a personal record. That's fun. Let's go. So I think we're going to hit a new foil record today. As you can see, already 26 knots on the run. This is exciting. So the foil does exactly what I want. I used the small wing now. And yeah, this is actually a really big lake and it's saltwater, so I guess it has some connection to the sea. But yeah, this is quite awesome. Things I didn't expect. Actually, the small wing. Let me see that I still have audio with the microphones. I hope so. So actually, with the small wing, I still start pretty early because the wind is not as much as I thought it would be. It's maybe 15 knots, and with a 7.0 and the small wing, it's actually pretty good. So So that's quite surprising, and the foil is actually really easy to handle. At first I was a little bit skeptical because the fuselage is only, I think, 85 centimeters, so just as long as on my aluminum foil. But yeah, it works really nice, and that's actually a pretty incredible spot here. I think I'm already, that's where I started. I think I'm maybe 7 kilometers away from where I started already, and there's like a lot more room to that way, so I only hope it's deep enough everywhere. Yeah, this is quite fun. Alright guys, I'm pretty much all the way to the other side of the lake now. And yeah, actually the wind is dying a little bit. So I think I'll try to get back before the wind completely dies, because I'm around 10 kilometers away from where I started now. So I don't want to go all this way without planing or flying. That would be a long way home. So yeah, I'll go back now. Alright, yeah, so the wind pretty much died, and I'm still about 3 or 4 kilometers away from my car and where I started. But yeah, 3 kilometers is not so bad. If I can't get planing anymore, it will only be around maybe half an hour. But yeah, I hope I get one more gust to get back home. At this point in time, the battery of the GoPro died, and the wind completely disappeared, and it also turned offshore the last 3 or 4 knots of wind we had. So it was really hard to get back inside, and around, I think, 2 kilometers before I got back to my car, I couldn't get any closer by going upwind because there was not enough wind, and it's actually pretty hard to go upwind with a foil when you're not flying. So what I ended up doing was rigging the sail down in the water, putting all the stuff onto the board, and I took my mast, and with the mast I paddled back the last 2 kilometers to shore, because I really had no other option other than swimming back, but this seemed like the better idea. But this took me really long. I think I needed about 1 hour by paddling to get back to shore for the last 2 kilometers. So I was kind of exhausted by the time I got back. So yeah, in the end I was foiling for maybe 30 or 40 minutes, and then I was swimming and paddling for about an hour to get back. And to give you guys a little bit of a review after my first few sessions on the foil, I can say that this foil, the Neilpryde Carbon, it's the one of 2018, so it's not the newest one. I think the newer one has a longer fuselage. But let's give you guys a little bit of a comparison between this one and my old aluminum foil, and especially with the 2 wing options you have on this one. You have a more or less medium-sized to big-sized wing. It's not enormous compared to like something like a Starboard 1000 wing. And then you have an option for a smaller wing. I will put up a picture somewhere here where you can see the 2 wings. So I tried both of them on Rügen. I actually went out foiling 4 times, and I used the big wing 1 time and the little wing 3 times. So I did 4 sessions on this new foil, and with the big wing I did a speed of 27 knots in the peak speed, and with the small wing I did 28.7 knots. So already I'm around 3 knots faster than I've been on the aluminum foil. And I think it's because this foil is a lot more stiff than an aluminum foil. So is it worth the money? Yes, I think it is. Because the more stiffer foil, they give more control, but also they're a lot faster. And what I noticed with the big wing on this foil, you can do very nice course racing. And the smaller wing is more for something like slalom surfing and speed, actually, because it's more, I would say, around 2 knots faster. But that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video if you like this kind of content, and I will see you guys in the next one.